Hello. Recently I had my 22nd birthday and my parents decided to give me cash instead of giving me a present so I could pick out whatever I wanted. And being the responsible adult that I am, I ran out and bought a Nintendo 3DS. And of course, the first game that I bought was Pokemon Black because I am in love with Pokemon and always have been since the very beginning. As my very first game, Pokemon Blue, my very first Game Boy game when I got my Game Boy Color. I have almost all of them. Anyways, I was playing this game. I haven't played Pokemon in a really long time, and some things really stuck out to me. Pokemon teaches kids really bad things. Number one, it is totally normal to send things your 10 or 11-year-old, your child, out into the world by themselves. To travel across the entire world by themselves. Completely fine. Oh wait, just kidding. Number two, you don't send them out in the world by themselves. You send them out in the world with a small animal capable of causing death and destruction and mayhem that it has to train so the animal does not kill it. Right. Number three, every time you meet a stranger, you're not nice to strangers. You don't say hi to strangers. They attack you. You walking through some tall grass, and all of a sudden, here's a woman with a parasol, and she attacks you. And if you beat her, she gives you money. If you don't, then you wake up at a Pokemon Center and you don't know how you got there. So you either get money for beating up a stranger, or you wake up at a hospital confused because a stranger beat you. Another thing Pokemon has taught me is that it's completely okay to just walk into people's houses. And when you just randomly walk into people's houses, one of two things can happen. First thing, they give you something for walking in their house. They don't know you, but they give you something. Second thing that happens, you find something that you just take. So it's cool to go in people's houses and either they give you things or you steal from them. Kinda not such a good thing to teach little kids, right? And then, if that's not bad enough, you travel around with your little dude, your little monster that you carry around in what appears to be an airtight ball that also can somehow shrink them to the size. Science. Not a science major. I don't understand it. But you travel around and you leave these cute, adorable creatures knocked out in your wake. When you fight wild Pokemon, you don't kill them. It says, "Oh, the wild Ditto has fainted." Well, in this one, it's something crazy. The Pokemon Black is all new Pokemon. Whatever. I'm a fan of the original 150. But anyways, you leave a trail of knocked out critters behind you. So can you imagine this for a second? You're a little kid. Your mom has just kicked you out of the house. You went over to see this mad scientist who gave you a Pokeball with a critter in it and a little book. It's electronic that you're supposed to fill out. You're going into people's houses, either getting gifts for free or stealing things. You're meeting strangers who you're either beating and taking their money, or you're waking up at a hospital with no recollection of how you got there. You're leaving a trail of knocked out critters in your wake. So you're just cruising around and you're like, alright, knocked you up. Alright, you fainted. Alright, you fainted. And you turn around, there's 47 fainted animals behind you. Pokemon does not allow kids to wrestle with death because, he's not dead. He has no more hit points. He fainted. He'll be fine. He'll go to the Pokemon Center or whatever wild Pokemon do. He'll sleep it off. I don't know. And then usually you get embroiled in some kind of craziness, like in Pokemon Black. There's these people who have this philosophy that Pokemon should be released and separated from humanity. And so on top of everything else, on top of beating people up and collecting badges, you get badges for beating people up. You have to save the world because when you're 11 years old, that's exactly what you need to be doing. Saving the world. I don't know. And also this game teaches you that there is no second place. There is no third place. There is the Pokemon champion or there's everyone else. So you gotta be the best or you're nothing. So if you think about it, Pokemon masks all these horrific lessons and adorable creatures and like cute, well, pretty much just cute little critters that you trap inside airtight balls. I'm not really sure how they don't pass out unless like you poke air holes in it. And you wonder why the world's the way it is.